Hi there, welcome to Made by Granat. My name is Anna and I am a junk journal creator and I live in Sweden. Today it is Saturday and I finally have the energy and the time to sit down at my table and do some crafting. It's been a very busy week here. I have been, it's been lots to do at work and with the kids' activities and so on. Anyway, we are working on this gorgeous little book. Or not little, it's good size actually. Last time it gutted itself in front of our eyes, if you remember. The text block came out almost all of it on its own. And then we reinforced the spine a bit. Since then, I have been thinking a bit and I ended up covering the edges, the hinges, with a thin lace. And I think it suits quite well. It still looks a bit elegant. I haven't hidden the gold on the spine. And of course there will be labels here somewhere, I guess, because that's my thing. And that is, I think, it's all I will do to the cover. I was thinking about putting something here, but I think that will take away from the lovely embossing, and I don't want to do that. So this might be it actually. So this is the old text block, and it is still fitted in here to make the spine remember that it wants to be in a bit of it's a bit rounded anyway, and I'm letting it stay there. But now it is time to start working on the signatures for the book, and I have been pulling out lots and lots of papers. I have pulled out, I know I said that I didn't want to, but I still pulled out some folios from the original text block because I love the paper. It is amazing, very nice and old, and the book is from 1863, so it's an oldie. So these will have to be reinforced if they're going to be used, and I think it will be, because then I keep putting some of the book's history back into it. I have also pulled out, of course, tea-dyed papers. Those are already cut and folded into the right size, because why watch me fold tea-dyed papers, you know? I have pulled out some, let me see. I have a whole pile here. I will take the whole pile. I have pulled out some ledgers, 9 different ones. I have pulled out some pages from books. I have pulled out some other interesting pages and some more writing style and some shorthand, and yeah, I have lots of papers. And now I am going to make them into signatures, and I don't think this will be enough because it has a spine that is 3.5 centimeters, which is, oops, let me just grab my ruler. In inches, that is, let me see, 1.25, about 1.25. So I think I will get about 9 signatures in here. I think so. And I have also a bunch of stuff that I want to put in, like pockets and journaling cards and so on. I have prepared my little stick notes that I put on each signatures, and I think I want to put them on the tea-dyed papers this time. So I will put them on here, and then I will continue to fold and place the papers that I like. So how is everyone doing? It's been a week, I know. I have been quite tired in the evenings and not at all, and it's been dark outside as well. I don't have any good lighting for taping yet, so I'm forced to do my recording on weekends when I am off work, and also on Wednesdays if I have the time, because Wednesdays I am also off work. I have decided a while back that I wanted to work a bit less, to have the energy to do other things than work. So I only work 80%, which is 5 days a week, 4 days a week, and I love it. Of course the paycheck isn't as big, but my energy is a lot better, so that's worth it. So let's see what we have. This is a page out of a workbook from school with lovely handwriting. I have used this before and I want to use this one as well. I have some kind of a template, so here somewhere. Here it is. So I can see that it is not too big. I'll just fold this and put it in the first signature, I think. Yeah. Let's see, what's this? It's German, and it's someone's writing, handwriting in pencil. I got this in a bag of stuff, German papers, they called it, at the auction, and I won the auction, and it was everything from receipts to these kind of papers to all kind of things, letters and stuff like that. So I think I want to use that, but it might be too big. Yes, it is. And I don't want to cut that because then I will lose the handwriting. Leave that for now. How about this one? This is, I showed you the last book I made, journal I made. It's a list of books from an old antiquarian bookstore, and it's very old. It's been handwritten and then stenciled, and it says that this book costs 1 krona, this 150, this is 3, and they are numbered and everything, and I love it. Very nice handwriting, and I think I want to use that as well. And it is quite good in size. I just want to fold it a bit. This journal has no theme at all. It is grungy, it will be eclectic, it will be totally random, which is my favorite kind of journal to make. I love making that kind of journals, and I know many of you love me watching me doing them as well. That would be good, and I don't mind that it sticks up a bit or down, because this will be a grungy journal, as I said. How about this? This is a vintage stationery set that I got a while back, and I love the color of it, because it's not yellowed and it's not bright white, it's kind of in between. And I'm gonna cut this to size. The height is right, but I want to cut it. And that is supposed to be 27, so I will. I could have used my ruler as well, I just realized, so that the edges wouldn't be too perfect, but nah. This one will be pretty folded. So how is everyone doing? Have you had a good week? Have you done anything fun? This will have to be reinforced. My new favorite thing for reinforcing is this vintage painter's tape, I think it's called. I believe it's vintage. I found it thrifting. And this is a nice yellow color. And I don't have to use glue with this one that I like to do with washi tape, because it's very sticky. Very sticky. Do I want to cut that? Or maybe tear it? Yeah, I want to tear it. I take my pencil and I do like this. So this week we had, as I said, lots of work to do, and I got home late several days, so no crafting for me. The weather is getting colder and colder and colder. We are now almost down to 0 degrees at night, freezing point Celsius, but not quite. Today it is a lovely sunny day outside, but this week it has been raining quite a lot. This is old paper from a book that you put news clippings in that I found a while back. I think I showed it to you before, and I love the red lines around it, so I try to use it quite a lot. Scenography paper, put in this one. Yeah, it has been pouring outside. It's been raining so much, and it will be raining a lot the coming weeks as well, because it's autumn and then it rains, you know. This is also a favorite thing to use for me. I know you have seen it before if you have watched my channel. It's actually, you're supposed to cut open here, and it will be a regular. You see I have opened up here and so on. But I love using it like this, because then I can put it in and then I have a big fold out. No, yeah, I can put it in here. It's a bit big, but not much. Yeah. And then I can put a tab on it and so on. And question is, do I want to use this? Maybe fold it in a bit, or do I want to use another one of these? I will use this, and I will just fold it a bit, because it's fun to use genuine old papers that someone else wrote on many years ago. This one I will fold in that direction, I think. And now it is a bit too narrow, but I don't mind that. I like using papers of different sizes and shapes, because then it makes the books more interesting, the journal. Yeah. Just take a sip of coffee. Good. So let's move over to yeah, I will use these. These were in the mathematic tables, and they are absolutely gorgeous. And they were in the packet of one of the big 7 huge bags of things that I got from Karin over at Journals by Karin on Instagram. She was kind enough when she de-stashed her room to give me all of it, so I have now lots and lots more things that I didn't have before, and that's nice. I will do the same when I do my D-stash. I will pay it forward to someone else, because that's the way I love. That's one of the things I love about the junk journal community. We are very kind to each other. We don't do hate among us, and we help each other, and we're helpful and kind, and I love it. Then I also have, and I don't know how old it is, that's what I want to say. I have, this is a folio from a book from 1900, Die hübsche Miss Neville. I made it a while back, and I love the font and the yellowing of the pages, and I want to keep that in. Then I have this little one. It's from a German-Swedish dictionary. It's from 1905. And this also has to be a bit reinforced. I think I will use washi tape here though, because I don't have to use a broad tape. I can use a narrow one. And use this one with flowers on. So I have been a bit inspired and influenced by, once again, Catherine over Sunnyside Studio, Sunnyside Journals, and Nancy over at Wishes and Weeds. Catherine had a couple of videos back, or several videos back, she mentioned that she was gonna give herself a total stop of buying things, except for glue and ink, from when the first snow falls until it melts. And I like the idea of being able to stay inside and do your crafting in the winter, and then when the spring comes you can go out and do thrifting again. And I think I will tag along actually, and see how much my stash shrinks during that time. It will be very fun. I can also talk to her and see if she thinks it's okay. Maybe we should do a thing about it. Several people can jump in. This is a page from the Commercial Self-Educator from 1920. I also made this into a journal. I believe it was this spring or last winter. But I love the pages, since they're divided in the middle. I think they are very interesting to put into journals. So I want to use that. How many do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is it's a piece of an old map. I have no idea how old it is. Yes, I do, 1965. And it is in the province where I live. This is my I am struggling with words today. As I said, I live in Sweden and English is not my first-hand language, and I haven't been talking much this week in English, so I'm struggling a bit. The city where I live isn't on this map, but close to it. And I want to use this. It's just a piece of a map, but I think it's cool, and I want to put it in. And of course, sheet music. This is, once again, so old, I don't know how old. It's one of those books, you can buy where the pianist has several sheets of music or pieces of music, and they go to a bookbinder and bind them all into a book, so they keep all their notes, music notes, at one place. It's one of those books, and I love using it. It's quite busy. I love busy pages. I have no idea what this would sound like, but it looks cool. So I will fold it in half. And I just realized that was too big. Anyway, I will cut it down, or maybe tear it down with my ruler, so it's not too neat. And if you wonder what I do with the pieces that I tear off, I put them in my little bowl. This is where I put my scraps when I work, and then I empty it so that it isn't lying on the floor everywhere and so on. 1, 2, 6. Here I have a page from an old, it's a reproduction of an old 1913 Christmas catalog, and it was published in 1974, so I'll put that down there in pencil, and the one who gets this book can either keep it or erase it. And this is where they sell bridge kits and so on. And other games. So I will just fold that in half, and I hope it is enough, good enough, or I will cut a bit piece off. And I don't mind that it's all the way around, on the wrong way, wrong direction, because it, once again, it gets, it makes the page more interesting. I will just use my cutter and cut a teeny bit off here. Like that. Here is another. This is a genuine, it's no reproduction, it's a genuine catalog, and I can't remember how old it was. I just got loose leaf pages now, but I will use it. This is about handkerchiefs and wallets and so on. I like it. I bet it's from the 40s something, 50s maybe. I will take a teeny bit off that one as well. Like that. Then I think I will need one more book page. Just see what I got behind my back here. It's something interesting. Not too big. Yeah, here's a calendar from 1925, and I think I want to use some page of this one. Oh, nice. Oh, how cute. Yes, I use one of those staple removers, and I lift up the thread, and sometimes it breaks when I do that, and sometimes I have to cut it, but it doesn't harm the pages, I say. Oh. I shouldn't be so confident when on camera. It doesn't hurt the pages. Yes, it does. If you're not careful, it will hurt your pages. Yes, that was it. It looks cool. And that was from 1925. And I'll put it there. So let's put them in. I will simply put them in right now, and then I can move things around later on when I see what I have left in space and so on. And when I have done this, I will, this I didn't tell you, it's just a piece of packing paper, quite thick, and it's also a fold out there, so it will be a fold out, or it might be a pocket. I haven't decided yet. So this is what I normally do when I make my folios. for my signatures for my junk journals, I just pull out a pile of papers that I like and enjoy, and then I put them together, and then when I start flipping through my signatures, I often, you know, move things around and put them into other places. So now I have 1, 2, 3 folios in each signature. Then I want to, do I want to take the ledgers first, or do I want to take the book pages? I think I will take the book pages. Let me just check the time. Yeah, I have time. I will have to, as I said, those will have to be put together again, because they decided to let go of each other when I pulled them apart. So question is, do I want to use the washi tape, or do I want to use the masking tape? I think I will use the washi tape when it's on both sides, like this. And I run it over the tape, the ink glue stick, my Yoo-hoo glue stick, so that it gets a bit stickier. And since these two were totally separated, I will put washi tape on the other side as well, so that it's really secure and stands tough for several more years, because I want the journals to be around for a long time. And then I use my bone folder to flatten it out. And I want this to be the first page, because it was the first page of the old book. Like that. And I will do something collaging or something here. Great. These are the old fly leaves, and I thought they were quite cool in color, and I did not want to lose them. I want to put them in. And that's the dedication from 1890, but the book itself was from 1863. So that's cool. Old books, I love using old books. Don't you? The older the better, I think. And this is also a great way to use up your washi tape. And I have a lot of that, so I like using it. It's one of the things that I buy new. I buy new washi tape, and I buy glue, because I wouldn't buy it even if I found it thrifting. But I bought the masking tape that I showed you thrifting, because the roll was full and actually had the plastic on still, so I thought it would be a fun thing to use. I have seen others using it as well. So this one is not too bad. Then I can take the masking tape and just put it on the inside. This is very sticky, I can tell you. I don't think it's vintage, but maybe it's not brand new anyway, because the color doesn't seem new. So where were we? Yeah, I was talking about the no thrifting. I have been doing a lot of thrifting this year, and I think I will have to take it a bit easy now during the winter, just as Catherine and maybe Nancy as well will do. So I will be in good company, and I will give myself the challenge to try and not buy stuff. I have bought lots of glue and ink so that I don't have to order. And I've also purchased some Tim Holtz Christmas things for my Christmas journals, and also I love some of his Halloween themed ephemera, and I love making that dark, gothic, spooky journal. Not Halloween, but spooky. So I'm planning on doing that actually. I will do a spooky journal, and I will also start my Christmas journals in a while. And I want to finish this one, and I want to finish Iris. She's on good way to being finished. And then I have an yearning for a big journal now, because I haven't done one in a little while. I want to do a really big one. Actually, one of those, you know, A4 size almost. So I want to look in my stash and see what I have, what kind of big journals I have, big books that I can turn into journals. Oh, this was, ugh. See, this is old glue. Let's see if I can get it off. It's crusty. I will have to use washi tape on this one. So that's my plan for the future. Finish this one, finish Iris, maybe do a big one. And then I will make the spooky journal, because it's spooky season. As my daughter says, she loves Octobers and watching horror movies and kind of things like that. Nothing for me, but she loves it, and I have promised that I should make at least one spooky journal this year. I have made a few on commission, actually, but this time I want to make one just going for my own ideas and not having to take anyone else's in consideration. So that's in the future, and then I think there will be Christmas journals coming as well. Yeah, last year I wasn't at all in the mood for it, but this year I have the feeling, you know, I will have the Christmas spirit. I'm feeling the Christmas spirit. Oh, this is so broken. I will have to tear that off. The page would be a bit smaller, but who cares? But it's still just October, so, and I know that if I want to make journals that will be sold and shipped and be delivered before the 1st of December, I will have to start making them soon. So I think I will make at least 1 or 2 Christmas journals that's in the traveler's notebook style, that you can put in your traveler's notebook. Semi-soft covered scrapbooking paper style journals, and 1 or 2, I don't know, hardcover journals. I'm not sure yet. I will see. I will have to go through my stash and see what I have. Maybe I will do one of those winter solstice journals that's a bit more just green and brown and nature themed, and not so much Santa Claus and Jingle Bells style. We will see. And I also want to send out a big thank you to everyone who subscribed to my channel. I could not believe it. I thought when I started that I might have 10 or 20 subscribers, and that would be it, because who would be interested in a Swedish woman making junk journals? But apparently you were, because I now have over 300 subscribers, and I'm so grateful. It's so fun to see all your comments and what you think of what I'm doing. I love it. It's very nice. It makes me happy. Makes me happy to see that you like what I do. This would be washy as well. So that's it. I think I will put one on the outside as well, because that fold is not doing great. And these pages will have, some of them will have collages on them, and there will be pockets and so on. So that's how I usually do it, if the paper isn't extremely bad condition. That's great. These folios will, these signatures will be in the paper press overnight, so that they will, I can see how, you can see they will be much less, they will be a lot flatter when I'm done. Let me check the watch time again. What? 30? I'm almost at 40 minutes. Well, I will have to stop there for today, and then I will continue to work with the ledger papers and cut and fold them and put in, and then I will have to show you next time what I have done. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give a thumbs up. Give a comment down below and say what you think about the book, or if you have any ideas for me that I can use when I finish the book. And if you haven't subscribed already, I would be really, really happy if you did. And I want to continue making these kind of videos, because I think they are really, really fun. I love chatting to you while I do my crafting. Anyway, I don't know if I will film again tomorrow. Maybe I will. And if I don't, I will try to film at least once next week. So that's it for today. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.